many of you may not know this, but some of the older ones will. When you walked into her house, she had her baby grand piano right there. Or her grand piano? Baby grand piano right there. And she taught music lessons or piano lessons all the time. And then right as you walk in, the stairs went up to the bedrooms upstairs, and that's where my bedroom was, and Lisa's bedroom was up there also. And so I was up there, and Grandma would sometimes go to Salt Lake City to visit with Uncle George. And on one time, I don't know what I was thinking, I wasn't thinking, and I thought she was gone. And she was sitting in the chair right at the bottom of the stairs, and there was a music kid right there, you know, and I don't know if they were playing or not, but I came down the stairs, and she had a railing, a wooden railing right there. When she wasn't at home, I would come beep-bopping down the stairs, and I'd leap over that railing. And so I come down the stairs, she's there, I don't even see her, and I come down and I literally jumped over the rail, came down like that, and just started walking over to the kitchen, and then I realized, Grandma's behind me. And I just thought to myself, whoa, no. And I turned around and looked at her, and she was like this. And I ran into the kitchen really fast. I don't think she got mad at me, but that was one that was, I just couldn't believe that I did that. And then I had another one at my house. I was really little. And Grandma Lyman and Grandpa Lyman, Willis and Angie, they lived with us after my dad died. My dad died in 1964. And so they came and stayed with us a little while my mom kind of got her feet underneath her. She was a registered nurse, and she was able to go to work. But Grandpa was out fixing a fence out in the back where we had our corrals and stuff. And he always had these coveralls on, and he had his shirt and his hat on. And Greg and Sheemy were there helping him. And I was just little. I was only probably 4. And I can remember that we had this rooster that used to chase us. And I hated that rooster. I really did. I was scared to death of that thing. And so I one time was out there watching him work, and Grandpa was down like this, and he was sawing a 2x10, and he was going like this. And that rooster came up and jumped on my Grandpa's back and started to go after him. And Grandpa reached around with that saw and whacked that rooster, knocked him onto the ground. And then he said, "Get him, Greg." And then Greg went over and kicked that rooster as hard as he could. And it went up over this fence and went on the other side. That's the story. That's it. I thought that was pretty cool because I didn't like that rooster. So, let's see. Is there one other one I was thinking about? Oh, this is the other one. When I was about 10, or probably 8 or 9, my brother Sheen, Darwin, was at home. He was in high school. He was about 17. And we came home from a potluck thing at the church. And we were getting out of the car. And a cake pan fell on the, outside of the car on the ground. And my mother said, "Roger, get that cake pan. I need to back the car up." And so I get out of the car, and I don't get it. All right? She backs the car up, and she flattens that cake pan like a pancake. And I turned around and I saw the pancake, and I saw my mom, and immediately I took off. And in our front of our yard, we had these bushes around the house like that, and there's my 50-year-old mother chasing me, and I'm running around these bushes. And back then I was pretty fast, and so she couldn't catch me. And so she sat on the porch on the sidewalk. She goes, "Sheemy, get him." And so then I'm tired now, and so Sheemy came after me, and I'm racing around there, and I'm dodging, and I outlasted him for a little while, but then he caught me. And then all the way back to Mom, he had me by the back of the pants and the back of the neck, still going like this: "Stupid kid, stupid kid, stupid kid, stupid kid." And by the time I got back to my mom, she was laughing, and so she forgot about the pen.